Hi, I'm going to show y'all how to convert 5.56 fired blanks, which look like this, into 300 blackout rounds. Quite a bit of difference. Some of you are probably wondering why I'm converting blank brass. Well, 5.56 fired brass is running about $100 a thousand right now. And I can order these off the internet for $50 for 1,000 of them. So I'm saving up $50 right there. It's basically the same process of converting them. So what we're going to do first is we got to cut them down to a length that we can work with. And I like to cut mine about 1.370 inches. When I first started doing this, I used a little pipe cutter that I bought in one of the box stores. I put it on there, and I would sit there watching TV or doing something and just cut them that way. And it took a lot of effort, left your fingers pretty sore. So then I went and bought a little chop saw from one of the discount tool houses. Cost less than 30 bucks. I think I had 10% coupon, so very little investment in this. I built a jig using a piece of scrap wood. Cut it. It attaches right to the table of the saw. Put a little screw in here to adjust it to the right length so I can get the cut I want. It's pretty simple. You just place the case in there, turn it on. Yeah, safety here. Put your safety glasses on. Keep it on a solid base. And my blade's a little bit dull. There we have one cut down. Next step is to go over to and resize it with the full length sizing die. Set it in there. I probably should have lubed it first. If I was doing a whole bunch of them, I would lube them. And that pops out the old primers. Now these being military brass, they do have a crimp in them on the primer, so I'll remove that crimp using this little tool. Deburr them. Next step is to put it into the trimmer. And one of the problems with not cutting it straight is sometimes the casing will catch on the blades of the trimmer. So you got to run it in there real slow and trim it down to the right length. Deburr it. Actually, I don't have to deburr it the last time. So there we basically have a reformed 300 blackout brass. Add a primer. Put your charge in there. Now normally I wouldn't change the dies for one round. I would do like 500 of them at a time. Put the seating die in. Set your bullet. And the last step is I like to crimp my rounds using a factory crimp die. Set it in there. Of course, it ain't quite where I wanted it. So, there we've got a brand new round out of something that was never intended to shoot live rounds. This is a 208 grain bullet. It's loaded subsonic, so the pressures aren't very high, and it's perfectly safe to fire. Hope y'all learned something from this, and good shooting.